Hey guys! Today, we're going to explore 6 important strategies to improve your level of self-discipline. If you've been following my channel for a while, you probably already know the significance of self-discipline. But if you're new here, let me remind you, self-discipline is arguably the most crucial trait you need to succeed, whether you're a student or working in any field. I'm not exaggerating. You can search my channel for more in-depth videos on the definition of self-discipline. To truly grasp today's discussion, we must start by addressing 2 fundamental questions. What is self-discipline, and how does it differ from motivation? It's easy to see why these concepts often get mixed up, but understanding their distinction is crucial for achieving our goals and creating lasting change in our lives. Let's begin by unpacking self-discipline. To capture its essence, I'll reference a powerful quote from writer Samuel Thomas Davies, who said, "Self-discipline is about leaning into resistance, taking action despite how you feel, living life by design, not by default. Most importantly, it's about acting in accordance with your thoughts, not your feelings." In simpler terms, self-discipline is the ability to push through challenges and take action, regardless of your current emotional state. It's about sticking to your commitments and following through on your plans, even when you'd rather do anything else. Imagine waking up on a cold morning with every fiber of your being wanting to stay in the warmth of your bed. Motivation might not be enough to get you moving, but self-discipline is what pulls you out of bed and into action, because your commitment to your goals outweighs the temporary discomfort. Now, let's contrast this with motivation. Motivation is the desire or enthusiasm to do something. It's that spark of energy you feel when you start a new project or set a new goal. However, motivation is notoriously fleeting. It's great when it's there, but it's unreliable because it often fluctuates based on your mood, circumstances, or even the weather. Motivation is like the initial surge of energy that launches a rocket into space. It's powerful and necessary to get started, but once the rocket is in orbit, it needs a steady and consistent force to stay on course. That's where self-discipline comes in. Self-discipline is the steady propulsion system that keeps the rocket on its trajectory, even when the initial fuel of motivation is spent. Everyone, at some point, wakes up thinking, "I don't feel like doing this today." This is a universal experience. Self-discipline is what bridges the gap between your fleeting feelings and your long-term aspirations. It's what enables you to maintain progress toward your goals, regardless of how motivated you feel at any given moment. Consider someone training for a marathon. Motivation might get them to sign up for the race and start their training, but when they're tired, sore, or faced with bad weather, it's self-discipline that gets them out the door for their daily run. It's self-discipline that turns repeated effort into a habit and ultimately into success. Now that we understand the critical role of self-discipline, let's explore 6 strategies to strengthen it in your life. These strategies will help you cultivate a resilient mindset and a consistent approach to achieving your goals. Let's delve into a transformative approach to behavioral change that might initially seem abstract but holds incredible power once you grasp it. This mindset shift has profoundly impacted my journey in self-improvement more than any other technique I've encountered recently. It's a concept that shifts the focus from the outcome to the essence of who you are. When striving to change your behavior, it's common to fixate on the external goals, the tangible results we desire to see. However, a more profound and effective strategy is to concentrate on the change in identity you wish to embody. This principle, eloquently discussed in James Clear's seminal book, Atomic Habits, suggests that real transformation starts with a shift in self-perception rather than just aiming for an end goal. Consider a passage from Atomic Habits that beautifully illustrates this concept. Imagine 2 individuals who are both trying to quit smoking. When offered a cigarette, the first person responds, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." While this answer is commendable, it subtly indicates that they still see themselves as smokers, people who are in the process of becoming something else but haven't quite reached that state yet. Their identity as a smoker is still intact, and they are merely attempting to change their behavior. Contrast this with the second person who responds, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." This response, though seemingly simple, signifies a profound shift. This individual no longer identifies as a smoker. They have already internalized the identity of a non-smoker, and their actions align with this new self-image. Smoking is now a part of their past, not their present or future. This shift in focus from what you want to achieve to who you want to become has a powerful psychological underpinning. When you adopt a new identity, your behaviors naturally align with this new self-concept. You begin to act in ways that are congruent with who you believe you are. To understand why this happens, let's explore insights from another foundational text, Robert Cialdini's Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. In Chapter 3, Cialdini explains a phenomenon known as the consistency principle. He writes, "Once we have made a choice or taken a stand, we will encounter personal and interpersonal pressures to behave consistently with that commitment. Those pressures will cause us to respond in ways that justify our earlier decision." In essence, once you identify with a particular self-image, you are naturally inclined to act in accordance with that identity. This drive for consistency is a fundamental aspect of human psychology. It helps us maintain a stable and coherent sense of self. When you see yourself as a non-smoker, healthy eater, or a disciplined person, your actions will follow suit to align with that identity. Let's delve deeper into an often overlooked yet profoundly transformative strategy for building self-discipline, constantly reminding yourself why you are striving to be disciplined in the first place. This isn't just about setting a goal or having a target. It's about connecting deeply with the purpose behind your efforts. When we embark on any significant endeavor, it's not merely the actions that matter, but the motivations driving those actions. Understanding and constantly reconnecting with your why can provide the resilience and tenacity needed to sustain self-discipline over time. Consider the inspiring story of Jim Carrey. Before he became a household name, Carrey faced tremendous financial struggles and uncertainty. Yet, he had an unwavering vision of his future success. To keep that vision alive and tangible, he took a bold step. He wrote himself a check for $10 million, dated 10 years into the future. This act wasn't just symbolic. It was a powerful daily reminder of his dreams and the future he was working tirelessly to create. Carrey carried the check in his wallet everywhere he went. Each time he reached for his wallet, he was reminded of his commitment to his goal and why he was pushing himself so hard. This constant visual cue kept his dream alive and fueled his drive during the most challenging times. Remarkably, almost exactly 10 years later, he received a payment of $10 million for his role in the movie Dumb and Dumber, a testament to the power of staying connected to one's purpose. Like Carrey's check, creating your own tangible reminders of why you are striving for self-discipline can be incredibly powerful. Here are some steps to help you build these reminders and embed your why into your daily life. Once you've identified your core motivation, translate it into a visual form that you can see daily. Write it down on a sticky note, create a vision board, or use a digital reminder on your phone or computer. The key is to have it in a place where you will see it frequently, next to your desk, on your bathroom mirror, or as the wallpaper on your phone. Let's say your goal is to become a successful entrepreneur. You might write, "I am building my business to create financial freedom for my family and inspire others to pursue their dreams." Place this where you'll see it every day, so it becomes a constant reminder of your purpose. The third strategy for cultivating self-discipline is to actively seek out and confront discomfort and resistance. Much like lifting weights strengthens your muscles, each time you choose to embrace discomfort, you fortify your self-discipline. Imagine walking into a gym for the first time. The weights seem heavy, the exercise is challenging, but as you persist, lifting a bit more each time, your muscles adapt and grow stronger. This process mirrors how self-discipline develops. Each time you push through discomfort, you perform a rep in the self-discipline exercise, building your capacity to handle more challenging situations in the future. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to practice embracing discomfort is by taking cold showers. The idea of standing under a stream of icy water first thing in the morning is unappealing to most. It's uncomfortable, even jarring, but that's precisely why it's such a powerful exercise in self-discipline. When you step into the shower and choose to turn the handle to cold instead of hot, you're making a conscious decision to face discomfort head-on. Each morning, as that cold water hits your skin, you are reaffirming your ability to endure and overcome unpleasant experiences. This act of bravery not only wakes you up physically but also mentally prepares you to tackle other challenges throughout the day. Facing discomfort head-on doesn't just build physical and mental resilience, it also transforms your relationship with fear and anxiety. When you repeatedly confront and endure discomfort, you begin to see it not as an insurmountable obstacle but as a temporary state that you can manage. This shift in perception empowers you to take on greater challenges with confidence. Moreover, embracing discomfort enhances your ability to cope with stress. By consistently pushing your boundaries, you become adept at managing the stress that accompanies demanding tasks. This capability is invaluable in both personal and professional spheres, where the ability to remain calm and composed under pressure can set you apart. Now, let's delve into the fourth strategy for building self-discipline, focusing on the fundamentals. These fundamentals, sleep, nutrition, and exercise, are the bedrock upon which all other aspects of your life are built. They are the biological cornerstones that sustain not just your physical well-being, but also the mental acuity and emotional stability required for self-discipline. Imagine your body and mind as a finely tuned machine. For this machine to operate at its best, it needs the right fuel and maintenance. The brain, often seen as the command center for decision-making and self-control, is deeply intertwined with your body's biological systems. It's easy to fall into the trap of viewing the brain as an ethereal entity fueled solely by abstract concepts like motivation and determination. However, the reality is that your brain is a physical organ that requires energy, rest, and nutrients to function optimally. Sleep is the foundation of cognitive health. When you are well rested, your brain operates like a high-performance engine. It's more capable of regulating emotions, managing impulses, and making decisions, all critical components of self-discipline. Sleep deprivation, on the other hand, is like running that engine on fumes. Your ability to concentrate wanes, your mood deteriorates, and your capacity to exercise self-control diminishes. Just as a car requires the right fuel to run smoothly, your brain and body need proper nutrition to function at their best. Your diet directly impacts your energy levels, mood, and cognitive function. Consuming a balanced diet rich in vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats can enhance your brain's performance and bolster your self-discipline. Incorporate a variety of nutrient-dense foods into your diet: fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. Stay hydrated and limit your intake of processed foods and sugary snacks. Remember, what you eat fuels not just your body but also your mind. A well-nourished brain is a disciplined brain. Exercise is another crucial pillar of self-discipline. Regular physical activity does more than just improve your physical health, it also enhances your mental resilience and sharpens your cognitive functions. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, the feel-good chemicals that elevate your mood and reduce stress. This boost in mood can make it easier to tackle challenging tasks and stick to your commitments. Sleep, nutrition, and exercise don't just independently contribute to your self-discipline, they work synergistically to create a foundation of resilience and strength. When these fundamentals are aligned, they amplify each other's effects, creating a robust platform from which you can launch your efforts towards self-discipline. As we arrive at the final item on our list, let's delve into the transformative power of building new habits. This crucial step stands at the heart of sustainable behavioral change. Although it is another part outside of self-discipline, the early phases of forming new habits heavily rely on self-discipline. Initially, these behaviors aren't yet ingrained, so establishing them requires deliberate effort and persistence. However, the journey of habit formation is a dual-benefit process. You not only cultivate new, positive routines, but also enhance your self-discipline in the process. To understand the significance of building new habits, we need to recognize that habits are the building blocks of our daily lives. They dictate a vast majority of our actions and reactions, often operating beneath the level of conscious thought. From brushing your teeth to your morning coffee ritual, habits streamline your day and conserve mental energy for more complex tasks. However, not all habits serve our best interests. Some, like procrastinating or overindulging, can be detrimental to our goals and well-being. The good news is that we have the power to reshape our lives by forming new positive habits that align with our aspirations. But how do we start this journey? And how do we ensure these habits stick? The initial stage of building a new habit is where self-discipline plays a pivotal role. At this point, the behavior is not yet automatic. It requires conscious effort and willpower to perform consistently. Think of it as carving a new path through the forest. The first few times you walk it, the way is rough and difficult to navigate. But with each pass, the trail becomes clearer and easier to follow. For example, consider the habit of daily exercise. Initially, dragging yourself to the gym or going for a run can feel like a Herculean task, especially if you're used to a more sedentary lifestyle. This is where self-discipline kicks in. You need to summon the willpower to push through the resistance and make it happen. Over time, as you continue to exercise regularly, the behavior becomes more ingrained and the mental resistance diminishes. Eventually, it transforms into a habit that feels natural and effortless. Building new habits is not a quick fix but a long-term commitment to self-improvement. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to embrace the process, including its ups and downs. But the rewards are profound. As you cultivate new habits, you not only achieve your immediate goals but also develop the discipline and resilience to tackle future challenges. Remember, every habit you build contributes to the person you are becoming. Each small step forward, each act of discipline, is a brick in the foundation of your future self. Embrace the journey, celebrate your progress, and trust in the process. Over time, these habits will become second nature, and your self-discipline will be a powerful tool that propels you toward success and fulfillment. All right, friends, we've covered a lot of ground today. From understanding the true essence of self-discipline and how it differs from motivation to diving into 6 powerful strategies that can help you cultivate this critical trait in your life. As we wrap up, I want you to reflect on the insights we've discussed and think about how you can apply them to your life. Self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being committed. It's about showing up every day, ready to tackle challenges, and gradually transforming those small, consistent efforts into remarkable achievements. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The road to self-discipline is paved with everyday actions and choices. By applying these strategies, you'll not only enhance your ability to stick to your goals, but also build a life that's aligned with your deepest values and aspirations. So, here's my challenge to you. Take one of these strategies and start implementing it today. It doesn't have to be big or dramatic. Small, consistent steps lead to significant change over time. If you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more insights on personal growth and self-discipline. And if you have any thoughts or strategies that have worked for you, share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences and continue this conversation. Thank you for joining me on this journey towards greater self-discipline. Keep pushing forward, stay committed to your growth, and remember, you have the power to shape your future. Until next time, take care and stay disciplined.